Something that men need to realize is that they're not leaders. That's just a story they were told. They were told they have to lead, that they are leaders, that they used to be leaders. But if that were true, leading would be easy for them, and it's just not. It looks really hard for a lot of them. And when men try to lead, it often looks violent. It looks controlling, like it's one-sided or even abusive. They use power over people, not with people. That's not leadership, that's fear and control. A lot of men who are leaders don't even show emotional intelligence. They don't show empathy, they don't show compassion, they don't really understand people. And back in the day, men felt like they were leaders because women were not allowed to do anything. Women weren't allowed to work, they weren't allowed to make choices for themselves. Men had to go out and provide. They automatically thought that made them leaders. But when you really look at that, that's not leadership, that is oppression. Women couldn't even breathe or blink without the permission of a man or the government. And still some men want to go back to those days like they're the good old days. They bring up ancient history like Socrates. But let's be honest, a lot of those men didn't respect women, they were trash. They were womanizers and misogynists. Something was clearly wrong there. Now let's talk about real leadership. Here are some skills that a true leader needs. Communication, integrity, decision-making, self-awareness, conflict resolution, creativity, motivation and accountability, mentorship, problem-solving, and active listening, adaptability, resilience, and innovation, respect, critical thinking and positivity, empathy and empowerment, flexibility and responsibility. Most of these skills require emotional intelligence. How can someone lead if they don't even understand feelings? If they can't read them and understand complex things, how can they understand people? They don't know how they feel and they don't know how to control their feelings. Most of all, they don't know how to share their feelings. They can't handle emotions, theirs or someone else's. So how are they leading anything? Truth is, the idea that men are natural leaders is just false. It is a myth. A lie that we've been told over and over. Men will lie and say that they are leaders because they are strong, or because they think more logically, or because they can use focus and stay in control. But here's what they miss. Real logic needs emotion. Can't think clearly without feeling clear. Those two go together, and most men haven't learned how to do that. So no, being a man does not make you a leader. Being human, emotionally intelligent, and compassionate does.
Society keeps telling us that men are natural born leaders. And from biology to psychology and even God, yes, God has ordained men to be leaders. So women should just take the back seat and let men lead. Women should not vie for positions of leadership, be it in companies, in the corporate world, in politics, and definitely not in the home. Yes, women should not try to lead their lives in the home. They should just hand over their entire lives to men in their lives to control, whether it be their father or their husbands. But when you look at the stats, you look at the data, this